Prime Minister Narendra Modi's last big mid-term cabinet reshuffle was during his first tenure. That was in 2017 when he brought in Nirmala Sitharaman as India's first full-time woman defence minister. It's been 4 years since, and now Modi is planning the first big union cabinet reshuffle in his second term as Prime Minister. The announcement is likely to be made on July 8th. Everyone is holding their cards very close to their chest, but the corridors of power in the national capital are buzzing in anticipation. Massive changes are on the cards. Several leaders who are speculated to have been intimated about a possible berth in the Council of Ministers or supposedly have had a phone call have already begun arriving in the national capital. These include Jyotiraditya Scindia, who has already delivered Madhya Pradesh for the BJP, former Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal, who is likely to be accommodated in the cabinet after he was replaced as Assam Chief Minister, and of course their senior MP from Maharashtra, Narayan Rane. Now, Thawar Chand Gehlot, being named as Karnataka Governor this morning, has added further fuel to the cabinet reshuffle talks. Gehlot managed the Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry. Those in the know have told Hindustan Times that it's likely that another 3 to 4 ministers may be dropped from the present cabinet. When reporters asked Defence Minister Rajnath Singh about it, he said that his lips were sealed. Take a listen to him.
मुख्यमंत्री जी क्या जल्दी विस्तार हो रहा है, कैबिनेट में विस्तार हो रहा है?
अभी संबंध में मैं कुछ नहीं कह सकता.
But overall, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mega cabinet rejig is likely to see more entries into the cabinet than exits. This is because the union cabinet can have up to 81 members, but currently there are only 53. This means that the Prime Minister has over 28 berths to give away with an eye on 2022 and even 2024. Performance is always a key expectation during any cabinet reshuffle. Now, given the opposition's criticism of Health Minister Dr. Harsh for failing to preempt the ferocity of the second wave of COVID, some believe that his job could be on the line. But that is speculation at best. Political pundits, in fact, have told us that if Harshvardhan is removed, it will be an admission of failure during the second COVID wave and ready ammunition for the opposition parties. Now, the much anticipated reshuffle will seek to address not just pandemic concerns, but also with an eye on the 2022 elections, with the Prime Minister hoping to augment his team to reach out to various stakeholders, especially in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Gujarat. BJP UP Chief Swatantra Dev Singh and Anupriya Patel from BJP's UP ally Apna Dal are some of the names in contention. Sources tell HT that a lot of changes are also likely to be directed at Karnataka, even though the elections there are at least 2 years away. Part of the reason is that the state has been tackling infighting with many MLAs and ministers speaking openly against Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. Now, BJP knows that they have to settle the matters in the state, and the buzz, of course, is that the Prime Minister may induct Chief Minister's son, B.Y. Raghavendra, into his Council of Ministers. The cabinet expansion is also going to make more room for BJP's coalition partners. Now, two big allies, Shiv Sena and Shiromani Akali Dal, have left the NDA since 2019. The Prime Minister is likely to make space for BJP's remaining allies, especially from Bihar, in the Council of Ministers. Some JDU and LGP leaders are likely to get a berth in the expansion exercise. Remember, JDU did not have any representation in the Council of Ministers so far. As far as the LJP is concerned, the cabinet berth that fell vacant after the death of Ramvilas Paswan is likely to go to his brother Pashupati Paras, even as he fights for control of the party with Paswan's son Chirag. There are a dozen other names doing the rounds for this mega cabinet reshuffle, including additions from West Bengal and Maharashtra. But recent history suggests that Prime Minister Modi has always surprised both the media as well as political pundits with his decisions. Will it be any different this time? Stay tuned to the space to find out more.